Alright, so I'm doing the review of the Kamado Joe charcoal. We're going to start at the end. The idea will be to talk about this Kamado Joe and compare it to some of these others that I've tried before and see how it does with the smoker. My smoker here is the Primo, and I think the Primo is probably the best smoker that you can get out there, and so I really want to use charcoal that does a good job. So this is actually after a cook, and you can see what you got left here are pretty big chunks of charcoal that only a little bit, really, there's some ash that went kind of below, but for the most part that's left over from a long cook. This is cooking probably 3-4 hours, and so right away the Kamado Joe does a great job of maintaining the charcoal for the next cook. It didn't all obliterate. It's not all into ash, and the cook was really good. And so let's take a look at how it comes out of the bag. So you can see I just emptied some fresh charcoal from the bag out, and you can see it's really thick, big chunks, and I think that's going to work really well. And so I didn't have to use a whole lot. I mean, there's maybe more in there than I need. And on the next part here, I'm gonna show you how well it lights. But again, kind of in the bag, you can't really see much obviously in there. It's charcoal, but so that's it's a decent size, the lumps, and there's not a whole lot. I haven't got to the bottom of it yet, so I'll tell you how that goes. But in terms of the consistency, the size, and the fact that it's not in small little pieces, I think we're doing pretty good. So let me get out the torch. Let's see how it lights. Alright, so what I pulled out here is my Looft lighter. Let's see if we can get the camera. And so this works best. Obviously, you never want to use lighter fluid on your ceramic smokers, and it also has an impact on the flavor. So let's take a look. Basically, how this works is we're just going to kind of put it down. Oops. Sorry about that glove on there. Kind of put it down into the coals. My camera work here is not doing great. And anyway, it's going to be about a minute after. It sounds like a blow dryer basically, and then it'll start firing up here. So I'm going to pause the video till I get a little further in here. So we're starting to get there. Worst video ever, but so we dropped the camera, but about a minute in, and we're getting, you can kind of see down there, there's a little bit of flame activity, and that's about right. But the nice thing is there's not a lot of sparking. And I know it's hard to hear with that blow dryer sound, but a lot of the charcoals, when you do this, get a lot of sparkling, like almost like you're at the 4th of July and you pull out the sparklers and it just starts, flying around. You see a little bit of that here, but not too much. And so you start to hear that beautiful sound. The oxygen's getting pulled in, and then we'll pull back there a little bit. You see, all right, we had some flame. And so I'll be back with you to talk about how it came out.